but we all have so much time during the day. It's like, what are you doing? What are you doing with your time? And so it's like my key point earlier. Are you making an excuse? Are you scrolling through? And I had to start asking myself these questions. Are you scrolling through Netflix? Are you scrolling through social media? What are you doing with your time? And when I started auditing my time, Ewan, I was like, I'm doing this for 30 minutes, 45 minutes a day, scrolling social media. And I'm getting drawn into whatever it is because that's what social media is. Why not spend this 30 minutes and read devotionals in a Bible and learn about scripture and the word and get closer to the husband that I want to become for my wife?
Yeah.
And then once I started doing that, then I just started putting one foot in front of the other. And I learned, because when you read these books, this one right here is Our Best Life Together, a daily devotional for couples, Joel and Victoria Osteen. And I'm reading these devotionals, and he's got scriptures and proverbs in there. I'm like, I'm sitting here going, yes, this is how I want to show up as a husband. So subconsciously, my mind starts going to work, learning from Joel, a mentor from a book, and applying what he says in here in my marriage, just by reading, blocking off 10 to 15 minutes versus scrolling scrolling social media or Netflix. So we all have the same amount of time during the day. What are you being intentional? What are you making a priority?
I did take a note of that. People that say I don't have time, and this is probably true for anything. Grab your phone, swipe to the right, and it'll give you if you're on an iPhone anyway, it'll tell you your weekly usage of where you're spending your time. And it's shocking. It can be shocking. I use it as an audit. I'm trying to chip away. I'm like, man, that's too much time there. Chipping away and trying to replace it with what you're saying. Can do wonders for your life. Like the payoff again is versus the stagnation of not doing it. And that's if I was to put my finger on, if you're not reading, what are you learning other than your own experiences? You can't get very far when you're having your same experiences over and over and over again, and nothing's really changing, right? So you'd have to have a catalyst for a different thought, a different idea, a different reason, different purpose to take a different step that you wouldn't have otherwise taken. And that is what books do. They open up doors to the next level of your life.